Hey, and welcome back to the Repair Panda, everyone. Thanks for sticking around for a missed week last week. As you can see, I just threw away the old gasket. I now have another 2500 right next to me that we'll take apart. We're going to steal the gasket, put it onto our frame, and then while we have the board off, we're going to take some battery contacts and reuse them to fix our bent one on this one. So let's go ahead and get started. So I took off the gasket over the old one, and now it's just as simple as lining everything up. Let's try that again. Top, there we go. And then there's little grooves. If you look on the side of here, you'll see little grooves right here, here, and here. That's where these little nubbies go from the gasket. Go ahead, and we line everything up. I'm going to do it on the same side. Come on now. There we go. The same on the other side. Just line up the nubs with the holes. And then this piece loops around the back. Of course, the other side. There we go. Has now decided to come out. And it goes right back in. And there we go. As long as I don't ratchet it up, there it goes. It goes up like that. And there we go. So now we have a brand new gasket for our radio. So let's go ahead. I'll take off the little blue thing. Take our pliers. Yank that off. There we go. Now we're going to use our heat gun. And we're going to heat up the battery contacts. And then we're going to transfer them over to our new board. And we'll have new battery contacts. And after that, we should be able to put the board back together and test it on our Freedom monitor to see if everything's working with the new antenna port we put on there 2 weeks ago and the new volume pot. So, here's the hoping. I'll take that. Now we only have this pin right here. It's just this pin, the closest one to here. That has it. That's big. I mean, we can bend it back, but I'd rather just replace it. So here we go. We take this, one of these that we took off of the old one. Sit up there. Now we heat this up. Come on. There it goes. We're going to add a little bit of solder to it. There it goes. Some fresh solder on there. Get some fine tip tweezers. Just to. And there we go. And there you have it. We're going to let this board cool down. And once it's cooled down, we'll get everything put back together, get it back on its frame, put it in the original housing to test everything out with before we transfer it to a new housing. And after that, we should be all right and have a good radio to sell. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. Made that one a little crooked. That's all right. Get our blue gasket in there. All right. So there we go ahead and put it back on our frame. Go. Get it all nice and tight. And welcome back, everybody. It's been a few weeks since I recorded the first part of the video. Luckily, I got my programming cable in for this XTS2500. I was able to read it. Unfortunately, it does have ASK in it, so I'm going to have to ship it off to a local dealer to me to remove ASK for me, as I don't have the program to do it, nor is it on MOL anymore that I know of. A very specific file that goes with a program called CPFix that you are able to get it from MOL, though I'm not sure if CPFix is available on MOL anymore. So, I'm here with my 2500. As you can see, I am in Project 25 mode, or P25. So it's a digital channel at 389.875 megahertz. We want to look at our watts. our freak error and see if our voice comes back clear, as I do have voice loopback enabled on the service monitor. So right after I'm done transmitting, the first 5 seconds of it should come back nice and clear through the speaker of the radio. So let's give it a try. Check two, check two, 1 2 1 2, check check.
Check 2 1 2 1 2.
There, there you go. So if you're looking, we're getting roughly about 5 watts, which will get tuned down to roughly 4 through the Aeroflex. The freak error is spot on, and the deviation is a little high, but that should get tuned as well. So there you go. We now have a working XTS2500. We replaced the volume pot and the battery contact and the antenna port. So what I'm going to do with this now is I'm just going to put it in new housing, get it shipped off to my local dealer friend to remove ASK, so I can go ahead and blank out the code plug and get it sold. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sorry that it took so long, but I want to make sure I was able to do it. So have a good weekend. Enjoy.